What's good, YouTube? My name is Travis J, and welcome to my channel, Thrift, Tips, and Flips. So today we right back at it with part 5 of my What's Sold So Far series, and May was a lot lighter than March and April just because I started back working a full-time job at that time. So I couldn't really get as many items as I usually do listed, and add to that, since I wasn't solely dependent on eBay money at the time, I was just kind of accepting the first offers that came in that would double what I spent for that item. So without any further ado, let's get right into this What's Sold for May 2022. Alright y'all, so the first item on this list is this Tommy Bahama Hawaiian style button-up shirt, and I got this shirt for $6 at a Goodwill, and I also had it listed for about 30 days at $25. So as you guys can see right here, it is a pretty dope shirt, but I'm guessing nobody wanted to pay that $25. So after sitting on it for about a month, somebody finally offered me $15.99, and I just went ahead and accepted that. Alright y'all, so item number 2 on this What's Sold list is this ASAP Rocky CD, which I actually mentioned in my Hard Good Haul video a while ago. So I only paid $1 for this CD from a Savers, and it did take a month, but eventually it sold for $11. So not a bad flip, turning that $1 into $11, but it's kind of a bad flip because it took a month to turn that $1 into $11. Alright y'all, so item number 3 on this list is this Stussy t-shirt, which was missing some thread from one of the sleeves, but I took a chance on it for $2 at Salvation Army because it is a pretty popular throwback brand, and it happened to sell for $10 within a week of me listing it. Alright y'all, so item number 4 on this What's Sold list is this Bixby Hawaiian style shirt, and if you've seen any of my previous What's Sold videos, you'll know that I'm always looking for, finding, and flipping Hawaiian shirts. So if you are just getting started, I would definitely advise you to be on the lookout for Hawaiian shirts, and if you do find them, always look them up because some of them are really worth some good money. In this shirt's case, I got it for $6 at a Goodwill, and it sold for $13 plus shipping. Alright y'all, so the next item on this list is this women's cool sweater, and believe it or not, I actually got this sweater off of Mercari for $5 free shipping, so I was definitely lucky to find this sweater at that price because Cool is definitely one of those brands you should be on the lookout for. So after 3 weeks of having it listed, I let this one go for $16 plus shipping. Alright y'all, so the next item on this list are these Nike Tour Performance golf shorts, and by these being a mainstream brand and it was in the middle of golfing season when I picked them up, I just knew there was going to be a golfer out there that needed some new Nike shorts, so I went ahead and picked these up for $6 at a Goodwill, and they sold for $15 plus shipping. So next on the list, we got another Nike item, which are these women's running Nike shorts. And like I said, when it comes to mainstream brands, I'm really only looking for them to be in pretty good condition and for them to be at a low enough price for me to flip to get a decent enough profit. As far as these shorts go, I got them for $2 at Salvation Army, and they sold for $13 plus shipping. Alright y'all, so item number 9 on this What's Sold list are these pair of Levi 508 jeans, and initially I had these listed at like $30-$35 just because this brand of Levi's is a discontinued brand, so I probably could have got way more than I actually sold them for, but either way I only paid $4 for these from a Salvation Army since they were half off, and they sold for $15 plus shipping in like 2 weeks after me listing them. Alright, so item number 10 on this What's Sold list is this Spider Rashguard t-shirt, and if I'm not mistaken, Spider is a swim or a surfing company, and their items are pretty much in high demand. Like when I found this shirt, I looked it up and it actually had a 120% sell-through rate, so I went ahead and picked this one up for $2 at a Salvation Army, and it sold for $11 plus shipping the very next week. Alright y'all, so next up on the list we got 2 pair of Hurley board shorts, which are 1 these orange and blue pair, and 2 these brown plaid pair. So when it comes to board shorts, besides good condition and low price, the one thing I'm looking for is them to be a dope ass design that I know people are gonna wear to like pool parties or beaches or whatever it may be. Especially in the hotter seasons, board shorts are almost definitely gonna sell. So I got this orange and blue pair for $4 at a Goodwill, and they sold for $11 plus shipping 2 weeks after listing them. And this brown pair I got for $2 at a Salvation Army, and they sold the very week after the blue pair did. Alright y'all, so the next pair of shorts on this list are these Denali cargo shorts, and just like board shorts, as long as it's pretty hot and they're in pretty good condition, cargo shorts are pretty much always gonna sell. So to make a short story shorter, I got these for $4 at a Goodwill, and they sold for $15 within 2 weeks of me listing them. Alright y'all, so the next item on this list is this Columbia bucket hat, and I don't really pick up Columbia just because I don't really have the best luck selling Columbia, but I found this hat for $3 at a Goodwill, and it was in the middle of fishing season, so I took a chance on it and it sold for $11 plus shipping in 3 weeks to me listed. So still not the best of luck with Columbia, but I'm definitely glad that this hat didn't sit for more than 3 weeks. Alright y'all, so next up we got this Mack Weldon polo shirt, and I found out about this brand from a bunch of other YouTube channels saying how well it sells. So when I saw it in Goodwill, I went ahead and looked it up, and it did have pretty decent sell-through rates. So I took a chance on this one for $6 and it sold for $13 plus shipping. So definitely not a bad flip. I will be on the lookout for more Mack Weldon polo shirts, but I will definitely not be paying $6 for another one. Alright y'all, so item number 16 on this what's sold list is this Salty Crew t-shirt, which is another brand that I learned about from YouTube. And you really got to be careful buying white t-shirts because obviously they're more likely to have stains or be dingy, so make sure you do a thorough inspection before you purchase them. As far as this shirt goes, I got it for $2 from Salvation Army and it sold for $12 plus shipping. Alright, so the next item on this list are these Steve Madden Aviator Sunglasses, and I really don't know much about sunglasses, but I do know the name Steve Madden and I do know that aviators were a popular brand of sunglasses. As far as these sunglasses go, I got it for $1 at Salvation Army and they sold for $9 plus shipping within like 2 weeks of me listing them. So like I said, I don't really know too much about sunglasses, but I always check the sunglasses section just to see if there's something that's interesting or something that I recognize that might flip for some good money. Alright y'all, so next up we got this LRG T-shirt, and this shirt was actually not in the best of conditions. Like there were all kind of cracks in the logo, there was all kind of watermarks all over it, but I took a chance on this one just because LRG is a pretty popular throwback brand and because camo is always a pretty strong keyword to use in any item. So I took a chance on this one for $2 also, and it sold for $12 within a week of me listing it. Alright y'all, so finally getting into the tail end of this list now, we got these two Big Dogs button-up shirts, and I got both of these on the same day from that same Salvation Army for $4 each. And this one with the dogs playing poker on it, it's a pretty dope classic design. I'm pretty sure everybody watching this video has seen this type of painting or picture somewhere, but this one with the dogs playing poker on it sold for $19.99 plus shipping within 2 weeks. And as far as this tribal style Big Dog shirt, it sold for $19 plus shipping within 3 weeks, me estimate. Alright, so next up we got these Carhartt carpenter shorts, and I got these for $6 at a Goodwill. They sold for $15 plus shipping within like 4 days of me listing them. So I think I just got lucky posting these at the perfect time for the person looking for them to search them and find my pair of shorts in their size. So I'm definitely happy with this quick flip. Alright, so this next item is my fastest flip in the month of May, which is this Lucky Brand Venice Burnout t-shirt. And I'm always on the lookout for these type of Lucky Brand shirts, particularly because these are probably one of the most consistent selling t-shirts on eBay, period. So when I see them, I pretty much always grab them, whether they are in perfect condition or not. They're always gonna sell consistently. As far as this shirt goes, I got it half off at Salvation Army, so I only spent $1 to get this shirt, and it sold for $11 plus shipping the very next day after I listed it. So I definitely could have got a little bit more out of this shirt, but like I said from the jump, I was really just accepting offers that would double my money, and that $11 way more than doubled that $1 within 24 hours of me listing it. So still not mad at that. Alright y'all, so last but certainly not least, we got this Super Nintendo factory sealed game controller, and I actually mentioned this one in the Hard Good Haul video and probably in a couple other videos I've made since then because I was so excited about it. But basically I got this controller for $7 at a Goodwill, along with a bunch of other Nintendo items that I found that day. When I saw them, I basically grabbed all of them, put them in my cart, didn't look them up, didn't even think about it. So I get home and I actually don't post it for like a week or so just because I'm contemplating how I want to go about it. But long story short, I ended up posting it as a 7-day auction with the starting bid at $150, and after that 7 days it ended up selling for $305. So I'm definitely happy with the biggest flip of my reselling career. This sale definitely motivated me to keep on reselling whether I had a full-time job depending on the money or not, because there's definitely some good money to be made reselling and I'm just loving doing it. So I'm definitely not going to quit reselling anytime anytime soon. Alright y'all, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you are just getting started reselling, I really hope you can take some value away from this video and get out there and make some money on your own. So as usual, if you would like to join the journey, you can always hit that subscribe button below. If you like what I got going on here, you can always hit that thumbs up button, let me know. And if you see anything that I need to improve on, or you want to make a comment on any of these low ass flips that I showed y'all today, just go ahead and leave it in the comments and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I read them. So until next time guys, peace.